Welcome to Busy Gardening with Mrs. Busybody. Hey everybody, my name is Lovey. I'm a new gardener here in Zone 8B, South Carolina, starting our journey to growing our own homegrown fruits, nuts, and vegetables. I hope that you join me on my journey as I start building our garden from the very start and enjoy what you see. I ask that you take time and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment from time to time and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my journey. Hey everybody, I'm just out here today getting these pepper pots moved from over here near the watermelon area. It's just too much sun out here and I want to have a productive pepper growing season, and so I have just established the drip here, as you all can see. Hopefully it's working. This watermelon's going to get some good water. Yep. And just moving my pepper plants today over towards where I have the pallet section of the yard. I already see some peppers forming on a couple of them, a lot of flowers, and so we want them to be productive, and so we're going to get them out of this sunny area of the garden. Currently have my watermelons getting some good drip irrigation. I think that that's going to work just fine. I will probably bring some flowers over here because I want to attract the pollinators to this side of the garden. So I'll be planting some flowers in these 2 barrels. And slowly but surely moving the pepper and changing out their mulch also. I'm going to be using this straw, pine straw, for my scarecrow filling and giving these peppers some new mulch of the shredded pine straw, like that's down in the watermelons there. One thing I will also be doing, I had ordered a trip drop, but I guess because in my area, people are selling wood chips, you're not really going to get a free wood chip drop. So I'm going to be looking for somebody on Facebook Marketplace that's selling wood chips so that I can wood chip all of the areas that have my hose. I need to keep the hose out of the sun. And so over here, going along in between these raised beds where I was originally getting the wood chip for. So I'm going to be putting some wood chips down and definitely covering up the hose. Instead of burying it right now, I just don't feel like that big of a project of digging a trench and burying that hose. Maybe in the fall when it's not as warm out, that'll be a project for my fall, is to get the hose down into the ground. But right now, yeah, since I'm late setting it up, we're just gonna cover it with some wood chips. And so yeah, I'm gonna be wood chipping in between all of the wooden raised beds and in this area over here, lining the plywood in the aisles over here. So, and then I'll just have a line of wood chips, a path, like a walkway maybe. But underneath that walkway will be my water hose. So it'll be a nice thick layer of wood chips on top of that hose that's running across the yard. Also, it'll, you know, be like a protector for when the lawnmower is out here. I don't have to be disconnecting my hose all of the time. So yeah, we are going to be doing something to cover up this hose. So I don't like that for the first minute to 2 minutes there's hot water coming out of them hose. You know, I ain't trying to cook my vegetables. I'm trying to refresh them with a nice cool drink. I think I'm going to, we got one lima bean that has come up. So I'm just waiting for more of them to show before I finish mulching this side. And also more of my pole beans. We have one that has come up, but the other ones have not. And over here, we have planted up, we have removed all of the broccolis. I'm not into growing broccoli leaves. And we have cultivated this soil with the hand cultivator, and then layered in some of my garden compost and my amendments, and have planted up my 3 Cali Wonder peppers. So they're going to love it over here in this partially shaded bed. I already know. They're going to do their big ones right here. Pino's loving his partially shaded area. Senor Gigante. He's already given me jalapenos. Yeah, nice size jalapeno right there. And a few babies coming in. A few babies. And so yesterday we also pruned up and cleaned up our cucumbers. You know, giving the ones that are there a fair chance. And I'll probably drop some of more of the straw mulch. I'm just letting my peonies come up. I want to say peonies, but I know doggone well they're not peonies. It's looking cute though. Because I shaded it out. These sunflowers over here are sick. They don't like it here. They're not as productive as the other sunflowers, and they went out before. These were the first sunflowers. They're growing too slow here. And then their leaves have these spots on them. And so I've been cutting them off so that it don't spread any of that fungus or whatever it is. Yeah. So today again we are slowly moving the pepper plants, and I have decided to move this table. So that's what's going on, and I'm gonna bring you all along with me as I get this task done today. Gotta decide. I think I decided to move my table down closer towards the grill. You know it's going to be in the sun, Lord. I'm not going to be using that table to work on. But I do need a table in the garden, so it has to move. The peppers got to come over here. All right, so till the next clip. Alrighty, we have moved all of the pepper plants into the partially shaded area of the garden, and our peppers are doing great. We have pimento peppers here, these 3 in the front. The one in the back is a serrano pepper, and these ones here is I want to say Tabasco. That's an E, and E is looking really good. A Tabasco pepper, okay. And then these over here these are more E's. I know that for sure. So we have these are my shishito peppers. That's what they are. 2 shishito pepper plants. And I'm gonna put a tag in them, but I know what they are now. 2 shishito peppers. And that is some more Tabasco peppers. And these are pimento peppers. And that's a serrano pepper. And I also have some more Tabasco peppers right here. And I got my Cali sweets. Yeah, my Cali sweet peppers are in this raised bed. And my Cali Wonder sweet peppers are over here. So we have now transitioned everybody over here. I am now giving all the pots some straw mulch, and I'm going to give them a water and wish them all well. Okay? Well, until the next clip, take care. Hey family, I am out here on my lunch hour, just finishing setting up these trellis cages that I got from Tractor Supply. They were $5, and I've made this one into a triangle shape, but you can do them in several different ways. You can use it in a triangle or a square, or you can have it open straight out. You can do it where you create walls or edges that way. I've used them in several different ways. I've caged 2 of my pepper pots to give them some shade, but now they are all over there in a partially shaded section of the yard, which gets a nice amount of shade. Well, since I have lost audio and didn't realize it, I decided to do a little fast forward. What I am doing now is putting the cages that I purchased from Tractor Supply around my tomato bags. I decided to do a little cleaning up of the plywood that was over there because I had a lot of mulch and dirt and trash, and just trying to keep this section of the garden a little tidy and getting things organized. I will be dropping some diatomaceous earth down on the plywood because I did notice a lot of ants crawling around on the ground down there. And so that's where we're going to be putting the diatomaceous earth, just around the plywood. And so this assembly of these cages is pretty simple and easy. You know, those cages fold in multiple different directions. I decided to slide my bags off of the plywood because the cages can stick down in the ground and have a more secure fitting around the bags. So I was able to push those ends down into the soil, and so that's why I decided to slide them off of the plywood. And it wasn't a hard task to accomplish, very quick and easy. And so now we have an extension we are going to be connecting the drip to. That's right there near the corns. Thank you for tuning in, and until the next time, I will plant you now and dig you later. Bye.